Welcome to this next video where I want to quickly just share another customization with you. Very much along the same line as one of the previous customizations, a very small customization. Why am I doing this? Is to encourage you to, do these small customizations. It really does add value to your ERPNext installation, I think. And I think I mentioned it in the previous video, I was dead against customization when I started off with this. But I've really seen the value of actually doing these customizations. And when you hear the word customization, it doesn't have to be this earth-shattering big module that you write with tons of JavaScript code and Python code. And yes, there definitely is a place for that if required and called for. But it doesn't have to be that big story. It can be a 15-minute exercise which makes things a lot easier for you and the way you use your ERPNext. So let's dive straight into it. It's something I did on education. For you to fully understand why I did this, you've got to understand that, as I mentioned in the previous video, program in ERPNext is your B Tech, your B Agri. Students actually enroll for a program, not for a course. So you bill for a program. In my implementation, it was actually around courses. The program was just some generic name. So with the way they've done this, the fee structure and all of that doesn't refer to courses, it refers to programs. So in my case, if I had a whole bunch of fees entries here, you wouldn't be able to see which course that those students attended because they all are on the same program. So needless to say, when I send fees out, which is of course the same as an invoice, I want the course information to be recorded on the fees. So how did I do that? If we look at create a new one, you'll see that there's no place here for course information. All right. There's a program and there's a batch, etc., but there's no course. All right. You can see student group here. That's something I added, but pretend it doesn't. It isn't there. That's how you would. The form here, without that, that's how it normally looks. Okay. Cool. All right. Let me first show you what happens, and then I'll show you what I did. If you fill in the student, there it auto completes the student name, and if you select the student group that student belonged to, let's say that one, it auto completes the course. So when you select this, it gets the course information from student group, which the student group contains the course information, and it populates that there. And of course you can go ahead for the rest of the things. I don't want to spend too much time on that because that's not what the video is all about. Populates that, it populates this. Right, how did I do this? You probably already guessed it, but for those that are interested, let me just show you. I customize, there we go, customize form, and there's my fees form. There you can see I've added the student group, which is a link, and then the course, which is a data field. Okay, and how did I do the auto population? I wrote a little bit of a custom scripty. There we go. And really all it is, it's that one line there, which is an add fetch, and it says when student group changes, course information is fetched from the student group and placed in the course field on the fees form. Right? So that's it. And of course how I got there was under custom script, you just click new. Okay, new, and you fill in fees, and then you can fill in your script there. So that's how I got to it. All right, and then saved it, and that's how I created that. So that's really all I did. And that gives the result as I've already indicated to you. Right, that's about it. Hope you can take this and perhaps turn it around and apply in your situation and make things a little bit easier.